Hello and welcome to the Heartbreak Initiative. You're listening to Paul Richard Reed, Handsome Bastard, and David Martino Holmes.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You alright?
I'm alright, I'm alright. Fucking alright. It's a Valentine's special tonight. That's right. Lady Love is about tonight. And we're going to be talking a little bit about Valentine's Day later on. We've also got some letters coming up, emails, and just the usual talking a lot of poo. Dave.
Yes.
What's going on with you tonight?
Oh, mate. I've been in bed all day.
What?
Well, I had a little bit too much to drink last night. I don't know if you heard me.
I heard you.
I
heard you.
I went to bed, I don't know, 5 o'clock this morning or something fucking stupid like that. And I was brushing my teeth. I felt fine. I felt totally pissed, but I felt fine. But I've got this thing where I brush my tongue.
Yeah.
So when you're brushing the back of your tongue, you can
that.
make yourself retch. And I retched and I thought, oh no. Deep breaths, compose yourself.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
Should have composed
And
yourself.
then, I just started barfing into the sink.
Oh, mate.
And
mate.
it was red wine mixed with gammon and chips.
I can't believe you
nice.
did. I can't believe you did it in this sink. That's the worst place that you can do it,
Well, I was at the sink. I didn't have time to spin round and go to the, bend down into the toilet because the toilet, just bending close to the toilet makes me want to be sick.
Really?
Even if I feel absolutely fine. So I just did it in the sink, kept the tap running to get it down, but the sink kept filling up because there was like chunks in the plug hole, and I'm fingering the plug hole to push the fucking my sick down, and I had sick all over my fucking hands, sick all over the mirror. It was a fucking absolute shit storm.
That's a disgrace.
It was a shit
You're a
storm.
fucking disgrace.
Yeah, I felt fucking terrible today, and that's why I've been in bed all day.
Well done. I remember I was. Does remind me of whenever I was with one of my mates and we went back to this bird's house, and basically he was just really, really drunk, and I was getting off with this bird, right? And all the time, pretty much the whole time, he was being sick in her bathroom, right? Now, idiot, a bit like you.
Yeah.
Do it in the toilet. Just do it. If you're going to be sick, do it in the toilet.
No.
But he was being sick in a bath, right? So he's being sick in a bath sort of thing. But I just thought, well, he's just gone quiet. He's probably asleep somewhere.
Yeah.
No, he was being sick the whole time. He wasn't being sick the whole time, Dave. He was trying to sort it out, what he'd done. So basically what he'd done was he'd been sick in the bath, obviously, turned the tap on.
Yeah.
The bath just filled up, and it just continued to fill up a whole bath full of sick because the plug hole was clogged. Right? So you know what he did?
What?
Well, no.
Just left.
Firstly, while I was getting off with this bird, I heard, Reed, can you come here a minute? So I went, for fuck's sake, wait there.
Get into a bird here.
and then walked into the toilet, and I just looked into the bath, and I went, oh no! It was just a full bath.
What have you
Just
done?
full of sick.
Do you realise what you've done?
Do you know what you've done? And so I just said, yeah, you're on your own, mate. And then went back to what I was doing. However, he did get it down.
Really?
Eventually. Yeah, he got it down.
Oh.
With her toothbrush.
Fuck. Did he throw it out or just...
No, I just put it back.
Just whistled as he was doing it.
He put it,
and then just plopped it back in
put
the
it back
fucking...
into the toothbrush holder.
No.
I know. He's a horrible man. Steve, that's it. I'm talking about you, Steve.
Oh, yeah, I know, Steve.
Yeah, some people do, some people don't, Dave. But Steve, that's who did that.
Steve, if you're from anywhere else other than Cumbria, why do they fucking miss the
I don't know, but it's Steve for me. But yeah, because he went...
Everywhere else, they just say Steve.
Yeah, he went down, he joined the army, and he was called Steve down there.
Yeah, he would be.
And up here he's called Steve.
Yeah, fair enough.
But,
Didn't you once bath after a night out and blame it on somebody else?
Oh, you can't bring that up, can you?
I fucking just did.
Do
you want to talk about it a bit?
Yeah, okay. Well, basically, Dave, this is ridiculous. I don't know why you bring
Mate,
these
I've
things
got
up.
so much shit on you. It's unbelievable.
Right.
I've got fucking weeks of this.
Okay, right. So I did take a girl back to my house one night, and I did, after having sexual intercourse, David, with her, I'd had a lot to drink and I felt sick. So she was asleep, and on my way to the toilet, I was sick the whole way. Right, the whole way to the toilet. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Anyway, I kind of did that and just walked back to bed and fell asleep.
Well, yeah.
And but unfortunately, she also got up in the night a little bit later on and walked through my sick.
Oh no!
But you know what she said? She goes, "Who's walked mud into here? There's just muddy footprints. Ah, is this sick? Is this sick?" And I went, "What? Yeah, you must have been sick."
Oh, and she cleared it up.
She
didn't
cleared
she?
it up.
Fuck.
She cleared it up thinking it was her own sick.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
I wouldn't, that's a long time ago.
Well, a few years, I'd say.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I think it's important to point out that we're fucking dressed
to
kill.
We're dressed
tonight,
to kill like a fucking killer because it's Valentine's Day and we are the Valentine's motherfuckers.
Just making the effort. No one can see me, really.
Oh, David.
Brown suit, brown tie.
Yeah.
I look like a fucking 70s cop.
I look like a 70s cock.
Yeah, it's a 3-piece.
It is 3-piece.
It's nice.
I can't take the top layer off because the waistcoat's a bit big.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It makes you look fat. I noticed that earlier.
But
I thought, I won't say it then, I'll just say it now.
Yeah. Do you remember that waistcoat you had? Made you look a bit fat.
Yeah, and you forgot to do one of the buttons up as well.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, shit.
Dress yourself, Reed.
Well, I was in a rush. I had a whiskey hangover.
Yeah, you've been fucking drinking all day. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. You've been sleeping all day. I've been drinking all day.
I know.
It doesn't matter. I'm fine.
I'm ready.
I had a shower.
I'm ready. Right, so I'd like to move on to what is now a common feature, and it's my feature. This is my fucking thing, right? This is mine. Welcome to Dave's Brain Box. Don't fucking spit wine on me.
Mate, you can't just go up to the microphone when I'm taking a drink of my wine. Welcome to Dave's Brain Box.
Oh, that was better than mine.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to work on it.
Brain box, brain,
No, that's
fucking
not the
fucking
jingle.
brain
That's
box.
not the
It's a motherfucking brain box. Dave's brain box. He's got a brain. It's in a box. It's a motherfucking brain box.
Right.
Has it have I gone too far yet? What
Calm
about
yourself
now?
down.
Okay.
You're totally fucking pissed.
I'm not pissed at all. Very
Right,
sober.
calm yourself down because I will get a jingle. I'm searching the internet for a jingle,
Right.
but it's not going to be that.
Get some
You
copyright.
fucking shouting. Right.
Sure.
So for people that haven't seen the podcast before, this is this is just stuff that I write down as I'm thinking it. Right. It's a window into my brain.
It's a beautiful thing, Dave.
Okay. So the first one, I've got 8. I hope that's okay.
You've got 8.
Yeah. No. Well, not yet. Still time. 8. The number 8.
Yeah.
The first one. Is it okay to piss when you're showering?
Oh.
It's a tough one. Do you want to admit that you do, or do you not?
I've done it a few times.
Well, I do it pretty much all the time because I don't need a piss until I get in the shower. I'm not gonna fucking get out.
Get out.
Just
have
for
a piss.
Yeah.
It all goes down the same drain. It's probably better because there's soap and shampoo involved. Surely it's right.
I think it's okay.
It is okay, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
It's okay to
Well,
piss
do you want
in
to
the
give
shower.
me an answer on all of these?
Yes, please.
Because, initially I didn't want answers. It's just thoughts, but feel
No,
free
you
to
can't.
butt in.
By the way, if anybody has any of your answers, send them in.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss.
Give the email address.
We'd like to. Sorry, it's heartbreak.initiative@gmail.com.
That's heartbreak.initiative@gmail.com.
Right, number 2. Moving on swiftly. Is it natural to masturbate this much?
This much. I don't know.
Well, you're talking 5 times a week or something like that.
Yeah.
Nighttime. Wank.
Yeah. I mean, I think so, Dave. It relaxes you, doesn't it? It's
Well, I go for a nap quite frequently on a weekend because I'm drunk.
So you basically masturbate more than most people if you do it just before you sleep.
Yeah, I call it a WAP. It's a wank combined with a nap, and that's the best kind.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it, Dave?
So-
No, but I mean, yeah. Do you know what, Dave? Never trust a bird that doesn't masturbate.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you now,
Well, they fucking do.
Well, if she doesn't feel the need to look after herself, and I'm not talking about putting some makeup on, Dave. I'm talking about looking after herself.
Yeah.
Right? If she
Sorting
doesn't
herself out.
feel the need to do that, down the line, is she going to need you to sort her
that's
out?
That's a good point. That's an
So if
excellent
she doesn't
point.
need to do it herself, she ain't going to need you to do it.
Probably not.
So yes, it's no, you don't. I think you don't masturbate enough, Dave.
No, I know.
You know,
I'm going to ramp it up this week.
Ramp it up. However, don't be so vigorous in future.
Yeah. I do make quite a bit of noise.
I can hear you.
Well, the next podcast, I'll be a shadow of my former self.
Yeah, just be all wanked out.
Yeah. So, number 3,
Yeah.
getting through them. When did I become so fucking awesome?
Man,
I don't know when.
think it was.
I don't know when it was.
I know when it
It
was.
just happened.
It was. I think it was whenever.
You moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go with that.
Thanks.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take some credit for it.
It's gonna
Dragged you down
fuck.
before.
Number 4 makes me seem a bit
Just
big-headed
say it
as well.
Just say it.
I'm definitely getting better with age.
Oh yeah. Well, guys do. I mean, it's a fact. I've definitely got better with age.
Yeah, you have. Fuck, I've seen pictures. You're
Yeah.
like scrawny little cunt.
You scrawny little cunt.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Especially of late. I mean, of the last kind of like couple of years sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
I can't believe you're 60. What fucking moisturiser do you use?
I don't know. I don't use it. Oh, that.
Yeah,
fucking
Young Skin
Young
for
Skin.
a quid.
Oh, like I like
In
to call
Asda.
it Young Face from Asda.
Yeah.
We don't endorse any products from Asda, except for we do endorse Young Face.
Yeah.
Young Face.
It sells out all the time. You can't fucking get it.
That's 99p.
Yeah, it's a quid. It's fucking amazing.
It's like sweet potatoes in Tesco's. They sell out.
Yeah. I'm going to skip a couple.
No, I don't think you should.
Really? Okay. I wonder if I've got any love children out there.
I think you've probably got more than most love children.
Well, I'm
out
not
there.
sure. I don't know. I can fill a pram. Well, I used to be able to fill a pram because I've got kids. But, it makes me think maybe there's maybe 1 or 2 extra ones out there.
I think there's 3 or 4.
Hopefully not. The fucking CSA rapes me every month. Can I say that?
Yeah,
Just
like,
did.
Just like you did to them.
Yeah. So number 6, do dogs get depressed? Because my dogs look sad all the time.
Yeah,
and I worry about him.
He's not depressed. He's fine.
Okay. Number 7, my legs definitely used to be hairier than this.
Whereabouts?
What?
All over.
Ankles.
Well, ankles, mate. That wears off with socks.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
If you didn't wear socks and just walked around barefooted all the time, you'd have an equal amount of hair. But what happens is your feet, ankles, thinks, hang on a second, I'm warm enough. Let's shed some hair.
I I want hairier legs though. You know,
Stop
'cause
wearing fucking socks then.
No, I can't. It's fucking cold up here. We live in Cumbria. I don't know, you know. Fuck.
It
It's
is cold.
all the time.
It's cold. It's cold.
Shittest weather system ever.
It's the shittest wedding.
I'm going to move back down south
Yeah. No, don't.
where it's warm. It's
You're not.
tropical.
You can't.
Okay. And the final one, my tie's too long. And that's from just about 5 minutes ago because I spotted my tie is way too long. Look at that.
Hang
It's
on,
down my...
Let me have a look at the back.
It's a
thing
cock
here.
warmer.
Oh, no fucking wonder.
Why?
I mean, you're not tying it right, you idiot. That should be down there.
Why?
Right? That small piece should be down
Mate,
there.
I don't wear ties
Right?
very often.
Which, what happens is when you're pulling that pulls that up that way.
Right, okay.
So that's what you need to do.
All right, don't make me look stupid.
You fucking idiot.
You fucking cunt.
Oh,
Oh, no, you spilt.
on electric.
Mate, you fucking... It was a matter of time before somebody spilt, and I was hoping that it was going to be you.
Yeah, it was me. I've spilt on the electrical equipment.
It's fine. Don't worry.
I think it's shielded.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
right.
So that concludes Dave's Brain Bar.
No, don't start again. Right. Well, we're gonna get onto the letters now. It's a special this week. It's a Valentine's special, so so we are going to read your Valentine's letters that you sent in. Valentine's Day, Happy Valentine's Day, Dave.
Happy Valentine's Day, Paul. I didn't get you anything.
By
the way.
myself,
Yeah.
don't wanna be.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, but I can't live if living is without
fucking
you.
hell.
Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, no, that's got fucking nothing to do with it. But all of those songs remind me of Valentine's Day. All on my own. So right, I'm gonna read some letters. Starting with the first one. Do you know I had to actually, because we didn't have a printer today, Dave,
No, I know.
I had to write this out by hand, copying off an email.
Yeah. Hope you can read it.
Now,
Your
if,
writing's not bad for a bloke.
now
to be fair.
if I'd known, anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, dear Heartbreak Initiative, loving the podcast. You guys are brilliant.
Oh,
I wet my pants laughing every time.
weak bladder.
Just checking. It's Angela. It's a bird. That's
Yeah.
not why you're wetting your pants. It's coming up to Valentine's Day. It is coming up to Valentine's Day.
Sure is.
And I have been seeing a guy for a few weeks. We haven't slept together yet, but I was planning on doing it on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's nice. A
Isn't it?
Valentine's Day fuck.
Isn't that
That would
lovely,
be nice,
Dave?
wouldn't it?
Yeah. My only problem is that it just so happens to fall on the same day I usually start my period. Oh no. I'm like clockwork. I'm like clockwork, so I'm pretty sure of this. Does it put you men off, or is it really not that big a deal to be on your period when having sex? I want it to be special. Love, Angela.
Fuck.
Right.
Well, it would be memorable
Well, it will
if
be
you're
memorable.
on the blob.
It depends, what colour sheets you've got. What do you think about this, Dave?
mate.
What like to do with having sex with a girl
I
whenever
personally,
she's on her period?
yeah, I personally don't mind whatsoever. It wouldn't stop me doing anything, even going down on the bird.
Well, I know that, and the reason why I know that, Dave, is because there was one morning that you rolled in, and literally you had egg on your face, dead egg on your face.
God, I honestly didn't think you'd say that.
Well,
Fuck.
I'm not sorry, mate, but you looked like the Joker.
Like I'd
you had a
bitten-
Joker smile, like
I'd bitten the head off a rat.
Yeah, I know it's horrible. I know. So I mean, obviously, I do know that
No.
you don't mind.
Not at all.
I tend not to go down there. No, I mean, but I've got absolutely nothing against having sex with a girl who's on a period.
It just tastes tinny. It's like sucking a 2p piece.
Metal. It just tastes of metal.
No,
Fuck. This is getting ridiculous.
It doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I have been known to pull Tampax out of girls' vaginas if they can't be bothered to do it themselves.
Yeah,
Dave,
well,
what do you think about that?
what? Pulling it out?
Mm.
Oh, fucking hell, I don't know. I don't really want to do that.
Have
She
you not
should
done
do
that ever before?
No, not ever,
Just me
mate.
then.
Yeah.
Just me. Basically, I'm the only person. Mate, that's happened with, numerous girls. I'll just pull it out. There was this bird.
She should fucking pull it out.
Mate, there was this bird, right? And, she seemed like massively fat, right? And then I pulled the Tampax out and she just deflated. She wasn't fat at all. Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. No, I've got no problem with it at all. So, what I would, do you know what? If that guy did have a problem with it, I would say grow up. Would you not?
No.
Like, say, if, like some guys like, oh no, I don't want to touch you whenever you're on your period. Would you not just think, oh, just grow up?
I've got a feeling that it's a lad's thing. It's a young thing. You know, more mature men like ourselves, wouldn't mind too much. But, Angela, I'm pretty sure if you continue to take your pill, you won't come on.
No, she will come on.
I think you could. I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure of much, but, I'm pretty sure.
No, they do come on.
Just continue taking it.
Did they stop taking it for a bit?
Yeah.
What, like for a week or something?
Yeah. But if you keep taking it,
surely,
I don't think you'll come on.
but surely that's not healthy.
Fuck it. It's, she wants to get laid on Valentine's Day. I don't blame her. Angela, come round here. I'll fucking shag you.
Yeah, chuck your Tampax in his face. That'll sort him out.
I'll just rip it out and chuck it at the dog. He'll play with it for a bit.
Yeah, like a mouse. Oh dear, mate. Honestly, right. I do.
This is getting nasty.
I know. Right. So basically, right. Next letter because I feel like
we've fucking gone too far.
Gone too far.
Too early.
Shit. Right. This email's interesting. Right.
Who's this from?
A concerned citizen.
Okay.
This one is actually just to me.
Yeah.
Right.
I noticed
it
that.
just says Paul. Doesn't
And
even
that's
say
why-
dear Paul.
No, that's why I fucking ignored it, because it just said, "Dear Paul." No, I'm not bothered.
I've had a few of them.
Yeah, I know.
Lately. Last week, it wasn't last week. It was 2 weeks ago, but it doesn't matter. Last week, you shared your experience of no curtains and getting naked in the window with the lights on at night, which prompted me to share mine. Back in around 2000, I worked for a company where I did shift work with a great bunch of lads. One night, it came to light that there was a young girl of maybe around 17, singing into her hairbrush with the curtains open and lights on, not realising she had an audience. She seemed to be in her bedroom most nights, with the light on, curtains open, and became a bit of a pastime of ours to watch her. It started off as positioning windows so we could get a good view via a reflection, but things escalated. A couple of us crawled down the extraction system, which had a vent right opposite her bedroom. We used to spend most of the night peering through the vent, only a few meters away from her window, to get the odd glimpse of her coming out of the shower.
Oh, fucking
Honestly,
hell.
porn was definitely not a big thing in those days.
No.
It wasn't readily
I guess,
available, was it?
No.
One thing led to another, and the next thing, one of the lads brought in some binoculars so we could see everything. We could even read letters on her notice board. But this obviously wasn't the focus of our attention. So, the moral of this is that you may not realise quite how much time and effort someone is going to get a look at you through your window. So I would advise you to put some curtains up as soon as possible. Dunelm Mill do some nice ones, and they're quite reasonably priced. Regards, a concerned citizen.
Well,
Do you know
that's
what?
nice. A bit of consumer advice at the end.
Do you know what? I don't think that anybody is gonna put up that much effort to look at me through my
to
window.
see your fucking hairy ass. Probably not. Probably not.
I
But,
don't think so.
17. Fuck.
Yeah, that feels wrong now, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
You know,
risky,
you know.
isn't it?
But I reckon
I'm sure at the time,
he
year
was-
2000.
he was probably 16.
Well, no, because he's working. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look into it. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's just below.
Yeah. Well,
The
yeah.
threshold, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, she's legal. God.
dear.
Come on.
No. It's no. Take me. Right.
Well, thanks for your letter.
Yeah, no, thanks for that, and I will take it to be concerned, and maybe I won't be naked as much. I'm not getting any curtains though, because
Nah, fuck it.
I'm
You've got more important things to spend your money on.
start to enjoy it. I told you that the other week. Right, this is a letter which is only just came in today, so which is why it's on a tablet, because I didn't have time to do anything with it or write it out. I haven't even read it yet, but Dave says it's good, so that's
I read it.
What's good for Dave is good enough for me.
And I have to admit, I shed a single tear
Did you?
out of my
I
penis.
knew you were going to say that. Honestly.
Yeah,
you're
sorry.
predictable to me.
Yeah, I know.
Right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Dear Heartbreak Initiative. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I was so pleased to hear that you are doing a Valentine's special and felt compelled to write to you. Do you think Valentine's is the day single people dread most? Is it?
I'm not that bothered anymore.
Well, I'm not either.
No.
But
I think there's other occasions that bother me more.
isn't it worse being single on Valentine's Day than on your birthday or Christmas or when you have to attend a family wedding alone again? Is it as bad for men? Yes, it is. Now, if she didn't mention, because I was thinking Valentine's Day, I'm not that bothered about being on my own on Valentine's Day. However, Christmas time and New Year's. Well, for me, actually, New Year's especially.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is, but I've got this kind of stupid romantic thing in my head where
Kissing at midnight.
yes, it's like that midnight
yeah,
kiss.
Yeah.
So I want to be kissing like this girl, my girlfriend if I had one, sort of thing.
Yeah.
At midnight, and I've got this real thing about that.
Mm.
And
That's understandable.
I haven't in years. Well, in fact,
No.
have I
No.
ever been that kind of?
I don't know, mate.
Well, I know because I've never told you. What about you?
New Year's. The thing is, Christmas and New Year's is I go away. I
You
visit
do.
family. So
Believe me, that's probably why I'm so depressed.
so I'm surrounded by my loved ones, so I don't really think about it too much. Valentine's Day, if you were out with a bird, I'd maybe feel it more, because
Oh,
I'm
if I was?
if I'm just sat
going out with my
on
bird and
my
that.
own. But it's important to say, some people, and I was talking to a bird recently, and you think all birds are really into it, but not all birds are. Some birds, they're not that bothered about it.
Yeah.
But others, fuck, you got to get a card, you got to get a fucking present, you got to get flowers, you got to take them out, and that's fair enough. But why does it have to be just one day?
I don't know. Yeah. Why won't? Well, we'll discuss that later because
Yeah,
that's
okay.
on the thing. I was trying to find a message group there, which we were invited into, because basically on Valentine's Day, me and Dave have been invited into this kind of Lonely Hearts.
It's called Valentine's Losers.
Yeah,
That's what
a
it's called.
Valentine's Losers Night Out. So me and Dave have been invited to this. Basically, it's a load of birds. It's a load of girls, and it's like anybody, and all these people are saying things like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't want to be on my own again. This Valentine's Day. Yeah, there's only two guys on this thing, and it's me and Dave. And my first question on the whole thing was, do me and Dave get to have sex with you all? Because if so, we're in.
Yeah.
And then nobody actually replied to that, did they?
No.
But then I seen a message further down, and you got involved in it and said, "What did you say?" It was something like,
"Well, we'll just all come back here, blow up the paddling pool, we'll squirt fucking baby oil on each other, and just get it on." And funnily enough, no one liked my comment.
No. And then suddenly we were kicked from the group.
We're still going.
We're still going. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm up for it. I can't wait.
But yeah. Right, I need to carry on with this letter. For goodness sake, I've only just scratched the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I don't even know what that's doing. Right.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Here's a story for you. I was looking at some photographs with a friend a little while ago. She commented on one, and I happened to notice that I did look rather incredible, smiley, happy, if I may say so myself, rather damn hot. There was a wry smugness about my smile, a glint in my eye, a glow in a non-pregnant way. It then dawned on me that this photo had been taken just before Valentine's Day last year. At that time, I had a real life, totally amazing, super wonderful boyfriend, a real bona fide, hot, sexy man in my life. It was obviously true love of the highest order, confirmed further by our mutual in a relationship with statuses on the mighty Facebook.
Yeah.
I've never done that, you know. Never ever put that on Facebook.
No, neither have I.
Nobody's ever been good enough for it. We had been together for a while by this point, and it was still going incredibly well. Exciting dates, walks in the country, dancing the night away, splendid evenings of passion, having sex,
I know.
breakfasts in bed, having sex with bacon, the works, sausages. He was well educated, well mannered. I hope somebody says this about me someday.
Unlikely.
Okay. He was well educated. Oh, fuck, I've lost my point. Sorry, Dave. Fill the silence because I've skipped it. It's because I'm reading it on a bloody tablet. That's why.
Keep moving your thumb.
He was well educated, well mannered, hilariously funny, charming, ever so handsome, and apparently quite taken with me. I was thrilled. Could he be the one?
Sounds like
Do you
it.
remember that song we did? The One for Me.
Yeah, fuck.
Didn't like that one, did you?
No.
Not when you had it back.
Fucking shit.
This would be our first Valentine's together. The first of many. My Valentine's expectations were high for obvious reasons. I was clearly onto a winner. Being very organised, he had given me much prior warning to keep the evening free. We were, and I quote, going to have a mind-blowingly romantic evening. In preparation for the big night that he was meticulously planning, I felt it only fair that I too made a real effort. After all, you never get your first Valentine's together ever again.
True.
There was the purchase of a new frock and lacy undies. Showers going out with you.
Yeah.
A trip to the beautician's for a really good tidy up. The hairdresser for a sultry updo, all resulting in a very excited, very well turned out lady.
I bet you she looked fucking amazing.
Yeah, I fancy it.
That's
just
effort.
reading this.
That's it. Putting the effort in. I like that. I fucking love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was going to be an explosive night. It would be if I was involved. He picked me up on time. Well done. I knew we were going to a restaurant, but that was a surprise. What?
Yeah.
Right? At this point, I must say, I was a little disappointed that there had been no delivery of flowers that day. But but it paled away into insignificance when he held my hand and kissed me properly in the back of the cab. Arriving at our destination, excited, the taxi outside, a very fine dining restaurant, he took my hand and led me across the street to my utter horror.
Oh.
We were entering Nando's.
Oh no.
Oh shit. fucking Nando's, she says. Oh, fucking hell. I am not an ungrateful creature at all, but this was not meeting any of my expectations of a romantic candlelit meal. How could this wonderful man make such a faux pas? On being seated at our table, it became glaringly obvious that I was to share my Valentine's meal surrounded by spotty, awkward teenagers trying to cop a feel of each other and screaming toddlers accompanied by tired, washed-out young parents who were exhausted and cranky and argued continually about whose turn it was to take said screaming brats to the toilet.
Oh, God, fucking hell.
We dined, I use this term very loosely, on chicken and chips.
Well, that's what you get.
Chicken and fucking chips, she says, in fucking Nando's, for fuck's sake. She's getting passionate about this now.
I like that.
It's incredible how your opinion of someone plummets whilst watching them chow down on filthy chicken and cheap, sweaty wine. Shitty wine, not sweaty wine, don't know why I said that. I have never seen anyone demolish chicken like that. I have never seen... Hang on. I've never seen anyone demolish a meal like that. We had never been to a Nando's together. I had never been to Nando's at all prior to this. I can honestly say I have not since and never will darken their door again. Turns out it was his favourite restaurant ever.
Is it a restaurant? It's not really, is it?
Nah, it's McDonald's.
It's just a place where you eat.
It's like McDonald's. It's like Burger King. But you know, I don't mind it. How could this be true? How could this perfect specimen of a man possibly be doing this? I apologise to the Nando lovers amongst you listeners. Your listeners. Yeah, I like Nando's. It's chicken. I like chicken.
I've been once, but I like chicken.
But seriously, how do you eat that shit? Well, it's just chicken, to be fair. There's, you know, I think
Well, it's not Valentine's Day standard.
no, it's not a Valentine's
Let's be
Day,
honest.
but it is chicken.
So she's got a point.
Yeah, apart from the bit about chicken. Anyway, after what looked like 2 tons of greasy, manky chicken and nasty frozen chips using my feminine charms, I convinced him dessert wasn't necessary.
No.
Thinking we could slip away to a quiet, cosy bar, drink some nice wine, get a little bit touchy-feely, tactile, romantic.
Rescue the night. Yeah.
Helping me erase the last 2 excruciating hours from my mind and set the tone for the mind-blowing romance I'd been promised. Oh, yeah. Sexy. Sadly, there was only further disappointment to follow. We went to a nasty, smelly, spit and sawdust old man's pub. Please understand at this point, I am still trying really hard to look like I'm having one of the best nights of my life. I then stood witness to a man consume his own body weight in whiskey. This is not attractive. Seriously not attractive. The result of this is a really drunk, really seriously stuffed, physically incapable of anything man. If pouring 6'1" and 13 stone of now utterly pathetic man in a taxi isn't mortifying enough to then watch him vomit out of the window, surely is.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't speak after last night, but you know, it wasn't out of a taxi window.
Yeah. When I eventually got him out of the taxi and into the flat, he proceeded to take all his clothes off in my hallway, then passed out naked, spread eagle, face down on my bed, and spent the following 7 hours snoring and farting like a walrus. Yeah, this isn't the best. The bubble was truly burst. My lacy knickers went completely unnoticed. The relationship dissipated shortly afterwards. Okay. Nearly a year on, I am single and dating. Sadly, there has not been anyone who has come close to being that special to me. That special?
What, he was at the start.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
And gladly, there has not been anyone who has come that close to being that much of a disappointment. Well done. Dating has exposed a variety of men, some good, some bad, most unappealing and a waste of time. My dilemma now is with Valentine's Day just around the corner. Do I entertain one of the said losers so I do not spend Valentine's Day alone and run the risk of another phenomenal disappointment? You see, you should do what me and Dave have done, which is don't join like a Valentine's losers club.
You should come out on our night.
Yeah, you should.
I wonder if she's local. Because I'm going for that, because she can come along.
Yeah, you should. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There's a chance, very slim, but still a chance that it could be a great night. But do I take the chance? Not with somebody that you don't do a Valentine's night with somebody that you don't know.
No.
That's got to be with like
It's a
a
risk.
boyfriend, girlfriend.
I
So what-
guarantee if you come on our night out, it'll be fucking amazing.
Yeah, it would.
Because, it's us.
Do I book a ticket for 50 Shades of Grey? Because that's out at the cinema at the minute.
Yeah, they've timed that right, haven't they?
Go alone and come home to a newly purchased Durex Pleasure Gel.
Well,
Or-
there's
or-
worse ways to spend your night.
Or
to
is
be
there
honest.
another option? Yeah, you come with me, me and him. I am undecided, and time is decided, and time is matching on. What should I do, Paul and Dave? What should I do? I'll close now, but I thank you in advance for your expert advice and guidance. Loving your work here. Do keep it up. Kindest regards.
A bird.
I can't say.
Well, first of all, what a beautifully written letter.
It is, isn't
And when I wrote it, I didn't write it.
it? when I wrote it,
When I read it,
well, it wasn't.
because I was pissed already, I genuinely felt sad for her. I felt emotional. Because she seems like a smart, intelligent bird and just very nice.
Yeah, I agree.
So she was let down big time by this fucking, wanker.
He wasn't bothered, basically, was he?
No.
If you're bothered, you
Who
wouldn't do
takes
that.
a bird to fucking Nando's and then some fucking shit, sweaty pub and then just gets trashed? She put the effort in as well. She bought a new fucking dress and done her hair and all that sort of thing. She'd probably trimmed up down below as well, let's be honest. So, she'd put all that effort in and no reward,
Nah.
The frilly knickers went to waste. Fuck. I
I
wouldn't
just,
mind seeing them. That'd be nice.
I've got a massive, what we're doing, it's like that sort of thing. My massive advice is, you need to get together with friends, get people around you on that night where, these are people that are in the same boat as you, where, you're single and,
Come with us.
The thing to,
Come with us.
should come with us.
Seriously, consider it.
I'll reply to your
We're in
to
Cumbria.
your email, and honestly, I'll invite you out with us that night because
Definitely.
because you seem lovely. I'll send a thing.
Yeah. Please do.
Right,
Be good laugh.
we're gonna have to kind of rattle through this again because okay, so just on to kind of just talking a little bit more about Valentine's Day. I know we have a bit anyway, but there's some kind of like bullet points here, which is just some odd things which like people have put in messages to me, and they're not like letters as such. They're just like kind of just questions.
What do you think about that? Yeah.
Anyway, the first one was, and it wasn't even Valentine's related, but it did make me laugh. Which was on somebody messaged it on Facebook. Was do men all think with their balls?
Well, cock and balls, I'd say. Oh, that's a difficult one. I would say I'm a 50-50 guy.
Yeah,
I'm
going to. I didn't like think about this. Like, do I think with my balls? But I'm going to try it now. I'm just thinking.
Well, if you class them together, they do look like a bit of a brain.
Yeah. Well, actually, like now you mention it, it's like
Not all the time, I'd say.
it's like
Not
thinking
all the time.
with two brains now.
yeah.
2 brains.
But some guys,
Oh, that's
100%.
like more
All
so
the
than
time.
others. Pick somebody who's in the middle. You don't want somebody that just thinks with the brains and not the balls. You want somebody in between, like in the middle thing. Don't
well,
you, really?
a little bit of passion, it's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, of course
Birds
it is.
like to be wanted as much as
Yeah,
guys
they
like
don't
to be
want a
wanted
man.
by birds.
Don't
yeah.
want a man. They don't want
Yeah,
somebody who's
yeah.
just like
Some fucking wet lettuce,
And I fucking hate these guys who just pretend to be all nicey nice sort of thing,
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
It's like
It's a front.
it's a pretend
bullshit.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's like, you can't talk to a bird like that. You can't say
I
that.
do consider your feelings all the time.
Oh, yeah.
No one thinks like that all the time.
No, fuck off. Be honest. Just be
Yeah.
honest.
Be honest.
Girls like honesty.
I think so. It's a fucking good job.
Well, we've got a mainly female audience at the minute, so I think so.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right, okay. Next one. How long should a girl wait before having sex with a man she really likes? I'm going to let you go first on this.
Pretty much immediately if you like him,
Yeah, I agree.
you know.
I agree.
Why hold back? If you want it and he wants it, show him.
Yeah. How old are you? Grow up. Again, it's like the thing with like a guy who, you know, say, "Oh, I don't want to have sex with her when she's on a period." If you're a girl and you like a guy and you want to have sex with him, have sex with him.
Yeah.
Grow up. You know, just do it. For me, you know, if I would take, and there's this thing as well, like to do with, you know, like, oh, I bet you might not respect me in the morning, and things like that.
No.
I'll respect you more if you have sex with me. On
Yeah.
the
respect
or
thing is
like just whenever you want to at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you?
Well, I'd be offended if she didn't.
Yeah. If I wanted a girl to like say no, like or just like say no, not tonight, you know, I would have just stayed married.
I went out with a bird once and she made me wait about a month. But I was staying around a house. I was staying in a bed. And instead of fucking me, she used to tickle my cock with a feather.
Are you kidding me here?
No, she had like a pen with like a furry thing on the end. And she'd rub it on my knob.
Mate, this
and then
is-
she'd just turn over and go to sleep. And I was like,
Are you
"Fucking
kidding
hell!
me?"
Come on. What's that mean on the camera?
Oh no. Have we gone too far?
I'm not sure. Don't leave a man like this. It's not fair.
That's terrible. You should have said to her, well, did you ever say this to her? Tickle my knob with a feather. Just like, and then she'd say, what? And then she'd go, particularly in nasty weather.
Fucking hell. So, yeah, that actually happened to me.
That's
fucking
ridiculous.
Hell. My
That's
life's
ridiculous.
a fucking pantomime.
It is. That's ridiculous, Dave. No bird has ever tickled my penis with a feather.
Well, you should
ever.
try it. And don't knock it until you tried it because
Well,
it's quite
no.
nice.
Was it like as good as sex?
No, but if they did it leading up to sex, that'd be amazing. It's a massive tease. But don't just do it and then fall asleep.
No, that's not very nice, is it?
No,
that's
fucking hell.
that's like not a very nice thing to
But
do.
when I did fuck her,
Yeah,
it was amazing.
yeah. But it would have been amazing if she did it on the first night.
Yes.
It doesn't
Also,
matter. It's
yeah.
like, you know, it doesn't matter if it's the first night or the, you know, the third night or the fifth night or however long you.
Mate, if it feels right, then you should just do it.
Yeah, you should definitely.
Yeah.
You know, do you know what? I can understand where girls come from when it like to do with this because what they don't want to do is because us guys, I mean, we ain't bothered. It wouldn't be like, oh, I had sex with her last night and they didn't respect you in the morning. Basically, that whole respect thing is, it's basically, did they want to see you again? Did they just have sex with you for sex?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why girls kind of do this kind of time limit and stuff on it where, you know, should I or should I not? Because what they think is, you know, is this it?
Yeah.
Once he's got that, is that it? But you know what?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
My advice to you is, why delay it? There's no point in delaying it because, yeah, what a guy will do is whether you delay it for 3 months, if he is just after you for sex, it doesn't matter whether it's 3 months, 3 days, 3 hours, he will just fucking, you know, he'll just say goodbye, whatever, if he was just after you for sex. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, why is it not acceptable it's more acceptable for a man to put it about a bit, you know, and just to get sex. You know, surely birds have needs as well. You know, why is
Well,
it
of course they
less
do.
acceptable for a bird just to go with a guy for sex? You know, just
Well,
to
it
fuck
isn't.
him on a night out.
It's
You know, it happens. You know, why is it less acceptable for a bird? You know, everyone's got needs.
yeah.
Get it done. If that's all it is, get it done.
You know, girls as well. You know, us guys. You know, we'll believe whatever you tell us anyway. Because you know, if you say, you know, oh, I don't normally do this, or you know, you know, we'll believe it. You know,
Fucking
if
right,
say
'cause of-
right, okay, well, I don't normally do this. You know, I'm not gonna have sex with you tonight. I don't normally do this, and then you have sex with us. Do you know what? We will believe that we were the first ones that you ever did that with.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Your lies work, ladies.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because we want to believe that. We want to believe that we are that special that you would have sex with us on the first date.
Yeah, because it's you. I'm
yeah.
gonna
You know,
do it.
because you know, we're so irresistible that you would just break all of your rules and boundaries just to have sex with us. Okay? So just lie.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Because
Just lie.
just lie.
Because we'll fucking lap it up.
Yeah, we will. It's simple as that. No matter like how we're thinking, even that kind of like the little voice in our minds. She's done this before. She's probably done this
she
before.
must have done.
She must have done this before.
No,
but then there's this other side of our minds which comes in and it goes, "No, she hasn't.
No, she definitely
she
hasn't.
definitely
It's
has.
just you. It's because
just
of you.
It's because of you. You're so special. You're so special that she just would have sex with you on the first date because you're that good and you're that handsome or you're that just whatever. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. So, my advice: how long should a girl wait before having sex with a man she really likes? As soon as you like.
Yeah. Do
and
what you
and
want.
if you don't like, then don't. But you know, if you're with
You're
me,
only depriving yourself at the end of the day, aren't you?
you are only depriving yourself on somebody who you really like.
Yeah.
And if you don't have sex with me, I'll finish with you.
Yeah.
I'm only joking.
Within a week.
Yeah, we'll give you a little bit of time. Okay, Valentine's Day, something we touched on earlier.
Yeah.
Why one day? Why one day? Is Valentine's Day bullshit?
Well, a lot of people would think that, mostly blokes, because when I've had a bird, I've always seen Valentine's Day as a bit of a fucking pain in the ass. You know, you've got to put maximum amount of effort in just for one day. Flowers, chocolates, card, meal out. Why can't it just be sort of dribs and drabs, drip feed them throughout the year,
Yeah.
run them a bath, pour them a glass of wine, cook for them now and again.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be one big blowout? I think most blokes would agree it's a hassle. If it was just, if it wasn't for women, Valentine's Day wouldn't exist. I guarantee you that. So it's all geared towards the women and, make them feel special and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
which
the
I agree
bird
with.
doesn't
It's
probably
nice.
do it, does she?
But I don't know where this Valentine's Day came from.
Saint Valentine. He's not a biblical character or anything.
No, you should know. Religious
Yeah,
man like yourself.
Yeah, I never read about him.
Son of a preacher man. He is actually a son of a preacher
I
man.
am the son of a preacher man. My dad was a preacher. He's not anymore. He's retired. Yeah, mate. I mean, to be honest, I think, I know what you're saying about Valentine's. I am kind of more of a spur of the moment kind of guy, like where it would be the girl didn't expect it and then she'd come back and there'd be something on the go.
What
Well,
sort of something?
Me,
A bow tied round your penis.
well, yeah, me in a big cardboard box, naked, and
Yeah.
she thinks, what's that present in the middle of the room?
Yeah.
And it's me.
She's brought her mum round unexpectedly.
Yeah. Do you remember? Do Do you remember whenever we lived at Heartbreak Hotel and I said that we would have Naked Tuesdays?
Yeah.
And it was so close to being the fact that you had somebody round, which was somebody's mother or something. And I took all of my clothes off outside, and then just walked in naked. And you were just sleeping on the couch because you used to sleep a lot.
Yeah, still do.
What are you doing, Dave? What are you doing with your clothes on? It's Naked Tuesday. But
I thought you were joking.
no, I wasn't joking.
No, clearly not.
You agreed to it. You said,
I know.
Yeah, all right then.
In principle.
Yeah. Oh, Naked Tuesdays, yeah.
Yeah.
Never did it again.
No.
Because there was the shock on your face. Your
Yeah.
sleepy little face.
Well, I just woke up and your penis was in my face. Well, not literally, but it was
Yeah.
quite close.
Yeah. I thought, well, what are you doing, Dave? You said it was Naked Tuesday. Because you agreed to it.
It was a joke that went wrong.
It was. Right, okay. Is love worth the risk? Are we all just mad?
Oh, fucking hell. I'm unprepared for that.
Is it worth the risk?
Yes, mate, it is.
Yes, it's worth the risk. Oh, damn it.
It is worth the risk, but it is a fucking massive leap of faith.
It is a risk.
It is really a leap of faith. When you get into it, I'm going to struggle to get into it with anybody because, I'm guards up. I've been hurt enough.
Oh, me too.
So, it's you. As soon as you tell a bird that you love them, and I believe you should if you do.
Yes.
Or you do feel it. I believe you should.
Yeah. Do it on a rowing boat or something.
Well, preferably Keswick, in Cumbria, rowing boat. Once you've been shopping for a rain mac.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, that's a lovely day.
Yeah, that's out.
He did that.
Yeah, did do that.
So, preferably in a nice romantic setting. Tell her you love her,
Yeah.
Hope that she says it back.
Yeah.
And if she does, it's
And
all gravy.
And if she doesn't,
however,
if she doesn't kick her out the rowing boat and drown her,
they'll never find her.
Nah.
The Lake District is a sprawling, massive place.
Yeah.
So
say it back,
it's a risk. It definitely is a risk, and it's a risk that I've been in love with. I've been in love before, and I will still risk that.
Yeah.
Having that against the fucking heartache and pain that comes with it when it goes wrong.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, me too.
With the right bird.
Because basically, the reason why it's worth the risk, and it's a weird thing, kind of relationships and things, because, you've you can have many, many friends, like you've got loads of friends, you've got some close friends, but you're only allowed one person, like one, like us, you're only allowed one girl who you've to be with. So I mean,
it's an important decision.
It's so important.
It's really important
to be with the right person.
Yeah.
And and I know you're the same, Dave, but whenever it is or it feels like it's the right one, you just put everything into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just,
and I would.
But, yeah. Well, so you should, because it's worth the risk. I believe, even if you do end up like
drunk on the kitchen floor.
Drunk on the kitchen floor. Well, yeah. Anyway, and the last one, to fuck one person for your whole life, is it noble or stupid?
Well, this came up in conversation when we were just having a little chat earlier on. I know people that got together at 15, 16, 17, and they've never been with anyone else, which is quite noble in many ways. It's kind of cute, it's romantic.
Yeah.
But I wonder, because they haven't sampled anything else, so do they really know what they like? Because, if you've had a few sexual partners, and most people have, you know, everyone's different. Everyone likes something different. People, you know, some people will fuck you up and punch you in the face.
Yeah.
And other people are very gentle and caring, and you know, stroke your face and things like that. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
So you know, you
like
find
that.
a balance because you've experienced different things, and you find out what you like.
Yeah.
So I think that's a more experienced and well-rounded way of doing it. And not just the sex. It's basically, you know, finding out what sort of, you know, what sort of people that you like.
Yeah.
I've been with people that are fucking cool as fuck, but they've got a bit of a shady side to them, you know, a bit of a attitude, whatever. So, you know, when you've been in a few relationships, you do find out what you like and what you don't, and what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah.
So it's not just the sex; it's a whole package.
Yeah.
And if you hit the jackpot first time, and you've been together, you know, and since you were 15,
I mean, they might.
you're lucky as fuck.
Yeah, they might,
But
because they
do
might.
you know
Yeah.
if you've hit the jackpot?
Well, I think that. Well, I mean, it's like like if they did try other people and they thought, oh, hang on a second, that shit. You know.
Yeah.
I think there's
Grass
a thing.
isn't always greener, is it?
I think there's a thing to do with. This sounds awful, but like penis and vagina fitting.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
right,
no,
right,
I
right,
know,
right. It's
yeah.
like, you know, just the right shape of penis to the right shape of vagina. You know, like it just fits. It just
Yeah.
and it hits the right spots. You know,
Yeah.
like there's some girls who have like never, you know, like had an orgasm from
Just fucking.
penetrative
Yeah.
sex.
That's
You know, it's
yeah, that's common.
right. But then, you know, somebody comes along and it's just bent
With a
down,
penis
mate. I
being
don't- yeah.
like a fucking
It-
banana.
No, it's just like either bent in the right way or something, or
Yeah, you
it's just,
fit.
you know,
You fit.
You
It's like
just
a
fit.
fucking. It's jigsaw puzzle.
it is jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's difficult, you know, and if you find somebody who you like completely compatible in bed with as well, it's a massive thing.
Yeah.
Because,
huge.
you know, I mean, if the sex is bad, then do you know what? More so for the ladies.
Well, mate, I've had bad sex. Obviously. But,
obviously, tickling.
Well, I've had yeah, tickling the. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I've had bad sex, but not because she was bad or I was doing something wrong. There was something wrong, you know. It
Yeah.
just didn't quite gel,
Yeah,
you know. And you know, it's the analogy is if you get a world-class footballer playing for your, you know, football team, if he doesn't get on well with his teammates and it doesn't gel, it's not going to work. You know. And I'm obviously the world-class footballer in a sex sense. So
me too, Dave. I was shit at football at school, however.
yeah,
You
so
know?
you know, it sometimes it just doesn't work, and that's really important. You never know until you fuck. You know, so don't wait, ladies. And that links
let's
into
go
the
back to
fucking
that.
thing.
Don't wait, because get that out of the way, you know.
Don't fall in love with the guy and realise that he's shit in bed, or
Yeah.
it doesn't work
You
with
better
you
getting the
guys.
sex out of the way first of all.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Well, I totally agree, mate. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
As always, mainly. We
Right.
don't disagree
Okay.
much.
Thanks. Right, we're going to wrap this up, Dave. Right, well,
That was an hour-long
an
special.
Valentine's special, and it got a little bit serious, but I'm sure you'll.
Well, I hope people, you know, because it's not going to be all fucking sunshine and rainbows and laughter. There's some serious shit going on.
Yeah, there is.
People are sending letters that, you know, we have to
I know.
pull apart.
I did.
But it was still fun.
It's
I
all.
fucking love this shit.
Ah, me too, mate. It's
I know.
fucking
We
brilliant.
should keep going.
We should keep going forever and ever and ever.
Well, next
And
time, well, we haven't got a topic for next time, but we'll figure it out and
We'll
we'll
figure
post it
something.
on the Facebook page and let you know.
Yeah.
Letters are always welcome.
Yeah. So remember, or post it on the page or something. But most people send it into heartbreak.initiative@gmail.com. Send us your letters, emails.
Get in
So
touch,
you can-
ladies.
Yeah.
And men.
Yeah, if you want.
You can if you want. Right.
Goodbye.
Okay. Peace and love. Peace and love.